Tommy, it's the Monday before the first game. I suppose it all gets a bit real now and the excitement kind of amps up a bit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks great for the lads. They're looking forward to it. So we'll have a good week's training and hopefully a good result on Friday.
How do you assess, I suppose, the pre-season training you've had so far and the pre-season games you've played?
Yeah, it's very good. You know, the lads have put them through Mick has put them through the fitness side of things, and Mike, Calla and Dave obviously and myself have been working on the technical and tactical side of things, and it's been very good, been very positive. You know, we've got a group that we have to gel together again. You know, it's a new group again, so we have a few injuries obviously, but hopefully none of them are major long term. We'll have everyone back in 2 or 3 weeks time.
Looking at the squad list, I'm sure it'll be released in the coming days, but I think the average age totted up to about just less than 22 and a half. It's without actually knowing the other squads. I would imagine this is probably the youngest squad you've had to date.
Yeah, I think we've always had a few experienced players, and we still have a few experienced players. Like, you know, it's just probably a bit younger, you know, in terms of the overall age profile. But you know, when we have maybe lads back from injury and or starting 11 or, you know, in around that 14 or 15, it's plenty of lads with experience. Even our young lads that are likes of 22 and 23 and 24 years of age have plenty of experience, like Lee Davis, and you know, Collie Conroy is only 20, but he's like 50-60 games under his belt now. So, you know, I'm not age is only a number, the experience is what counts.
Talk to me about the game on Friday. You're coming up against the Cobh Ramblers side, who I suppose, like yourself in the off-season, are much changed, plenty of ins and outs, so very much a fresh start for both sides, especially Cobh with a new manager in charge.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they lost 3 or 4 players that I know of, like in Jack Doherty, obviously the big ones, Wilson, Charlie Lyons, and who else did they lose? There would be the 3 main anyway. Sorry, the lad that went to Wexford, give me his name.
Mikey Rowe.
Mikey's a good player, good lad. So there's 4 of them, or would have been their more high profile players the last day. So you know, I suppose like ourselves, not very easy to replace, but at the same time, you know, they had a really good finish, a really good season last year actually. You know, they finished third in the league, so you know, they retained most of their squad. You know, okay, the last
Lee Stacey
as well. I forgot about Lee. Yeah, so he's a big loss. So there's 5 players lost. You know, a bit similar to ourselves. We lost 8 or 9. So you know, they finished third in the league. We were 5th. So there was nothing in the games really. I think they beat us well for a finish in the first game last year, but every other game there was a goal between it or it was level. So I think it'll be tight again.
How's the squad looking injury wise and fitness wise? Any doubts or any players out coming up to Friday?
Yeah, there's a few out. You know, there's 3 or 4 lads. You know, Callum is probably a bit too soon for him. Evan O'Connor the same. You know, we have a couple of other lads that I don't want to say on record out as well. So you know, so we have just, you know, we're releasing before Friday. We've 3 or 4. We've put 5 lads that won't make it. You know, so we'll be up against it. But sure, look, that's what we have a squad for.
Great to start the season with a home game, and I suppose to finish on this, I suppose it's great to start the season on a home game. I suppose what's the message to the fans? It'd be brilliant to start the season with a big crowd behind you and hopefully get a result. Yeah,
look, come with energy and you know, good positive energy and support the lads, and you know, I'm sure they'll give it back and they'll give their best as always, and that's all they can do.